Good morning you guys. It is Monday morning and I'm gonna be filming a boohoo haul right after I have breakfast. Every time I say that I'm like, is this video gonna be up by that time? But I'm pretty sure it will be, but if it is live by that time, make sure you guys check it out. And I'll also leave a link down below in my description box. It is a spring haul. You guys are gonna love all the pieces. Oh my god, I'm super excited. We have everything kind of cooking up in here. My egg yolk kind of broke, but I was like, you know what, that's perfect because I kind of get the yolk all over the egg once it's inside my sandwich. And I have my 2 Lilydale turkey bacon on the side. They're 30 calories each. They do come in this package. Some of you guys in the US have a hard time finding this. I don't even know if it's available there, but you can use any turkey bacon, to be honest with you guys. And turkey bacon will always be a much lower calorie option. The bread that I'm using is PC Thins. I love these guys. They are 160 calories per 1 bun. Last but not least, this piece of cheese over here. These are by Kraft. I don't like to use these very often, you guys, because this is literally fake cheese. Very processed, but I mean, I only use it once in a while. I think that these are 30 calories per slice or 35 calories. Easily for a piece of real cheddar, you're looking at 100 to 110 calories. So this kind of just lowers it down a little bit, but again, I don't like to use these too often. It's very nostalgic. It brings up like childhood memories. I used these all the time when I was a kid. Ooh, look how good this is looking. It's gonna be well done behind here. Yeah, I could tell. Over here is the coffee station. You guys already know the coffee I have been loving, the Nescafe Gold Espresso. I'm gonna put 2 of my Whole Earth stevia inside of my coffee. Add in our water. And that's our coffee, you guys. And then of course on the side I have filled up my 310 water bottle over here. But definitely get your water in, you guys. Alright, we are ready to make this sandwich. Lay our bacon. Super cute. Then we lay our egg and then we close it up and literally you have a breakfast sandwich. I'm gonna put the calories right here for you guys so you know how many calories this beautiful sandwich is. You guys can also do ham if you guys love ham, but this is just my quick and easy breakfast that I love to do. So for lunch, we're gonna be making a burger. So these are the burgers that I buy. So these are 170 calories per patty. This is what they look like. It's kind of just defrosted. You guys can also do turkey burgers. Veggie burgers. Burgers tend to be very high in calorie. Once you add the cheese and the bread, there's a lot of layering, so that's why I always tend to look up for the lowest calorie one. I'm gonna use a little bit of my olive oil spray over here. We're just gonna wait for it to kind of grill up each side. I'm gonna be using spinach just because I find it's more healthier and I love to get spinach anytime I can. Then second most important thing is the bread. They're already kind of sliced for you guys, and we're gonna actually put this inside of the toaster. I got some garlic pickles, of course garlic anytime I can. This low calorie cheese, again, we're gonna be using it like we did in the breakfast meal that we made. Sweet and spicy sensations. Mustard, I love this mustard so much. Mayonnaise, this is very, very low calorie. It's 35 calories per tablespoon and normal mayo is around like 100 calories. There's always a healthier option, so make sure you guys look at the back and check out the calories. It's super important when we're on a deficit. I think we have to flip our burger. Ooh, guys, look at that burger. We're gonna put a little bit at the bottom over here. I like to use my sauces as the glue for things inside of my burger. Spread that around at the bottom. Can you guys please leave a comment down below if you're appreciating my classy plates? Let's just be real, guys. We need some fries on the side of our burger, and we do have room calorie wise, which is great. So 16 pieces of these McCain crinkle fries are 130 calories. So if you want to, you can count exactly 16 pieces. I'm gonna do a little bit more than that because I do have a bit more room. So we're gonna start baking these. I like to do them on 400 for about like 10 to 15 minutes, and I like to spray a little bit of my olive oil at the bottom here, and I lay the pan with a piece of foil. I'm gonna lay our cheese on top of there, let it melt a little bit, close this up. It's gonna be so good. Ben is actually eating away in the background. Ben, he's not even on a deficit. Ben is like the goal eater. Literally, you guys, he barely eats throughout the day. Like, he's so goals. Like, Ben, you're so skinny, mama. Oh my gosh, out of the kitchen. So as soon as you're nice to him, that's it. Okay guys, our fries are beautifully golden. Now we're gonna kind of prep this burger. Guys, are you ready for this? Look at that burger. Last thing we're gonna wanna do is lay some pickles over top. Just like to lay 2 over top like that. So good, oh my gosh. Grab our fries, put them on the side there. When I bake my fries, I like to sprinkle a little bit of salt before they go inside of the oven. Guys, how good does this lunch look? Like, you don't always have to grab a burger from outside. You can make a good one at home. So now, putting it all together, this is what our meal looks like for lunch. This is the most perfect, like, lunch meal. I'm actually gonna cut this in half so that you guys can see what it looks like on the inside. This is what it looks like. Oh my God, look at that. It looks so good. You guys can also serve this with a little bit of ketchup on the side if you want to, or I also like to dip my fries into that spicy sweet mustard. So make sure you guys put your favorite kind of sauce on the side here and you can eat that along with this whole dish. But that's basically it, and I will put the calories over here on the side so that you guys can see how many calories this dish is. So I actually want to share with you guys the scale that I have been using recently, and I absolutely love it. I get a ton of questions about what scale to kind of use. It is by Vanity Planet, and it is their body analyzer scale. I love it so much, you guys, because it tells me my muscle, fat percentage, and obviously your weight. It's so super easy to use and set up, you guys. I'm going to show you guys right now. Always be barefoot, and this is just after lunch, so I am going to weigh a little bit more than normal. What you basically do is click set over here. It says if you're female or male, then over here you obviously put your height. I am 5'1", you guys. Your age, I put 28, so you guys can add up to 8 people. Step on it right now for you guys so I can show you. I'm also carrying the camera right now, so it's gonna add a little bit. 136 on the dot. It's going to analyze everything, your weight. Then you have your water weight over here, your muscle mass, your fat percentage, and this is also your bones. And then it just kind of goes back to my profile. It'll shut off automatically. A lot of people ask me, how do you keep track of your progress? Take a picture of what it is every single week, just heart it, and you can always look back and see. I'm huge on aesthetics, so I actually really like the way that this design looks. And down below is the link so you guys can save 60% off, and instead of it being $125, you guys will only pay $50. Personally, seeing that progress, it's just that extra motivation. It's gonna make you want to keep going. I always like to say don't stick to a number too much, but they are very, very crucial guidelines. And without one, my journey would have not been the same. So make sure you guys check it out down below if you guys are looking for one. So we have over here our little pan, and then we also have a pot. The water's starting to boil. We're gonna be making a shrimp spaghetti pasta. Kind of like what I had at Red Lobster. It's gonna be very similar, but of course more calorie friendly and more healthy. So let's get started. So the first thing I wanted to show you guys was the measuring of the shrimp. I get a lot of questions about how do you know how many calories you're eating? How do you measure everything? So what I normally do is I literally just go on Google and I look up how much shrimp is per ounce, or however you are measuring in grams, whatever it is. So if you just kind of hit tare, it's gonna go back to 0. And then when you put the plate, I obviously like to use the plate so that I can measure the ingredients. Just click tare again. Tare is gonna take away the weight of the bowl. You definitely don't wanna mix it up and have that in there as well. So I have it on ounces right now. I'm just gonna take out this little bit of water because that might add some weight. Okay, so what you wanna do is just add all of your shrimp inside of here. Obviously the tails are off. These are already pre-cooked. I bought these inside of a package at Sobeys, and I kind of just took the tail off of them, and some of them I've actually broken them in half. So we have 6.35 ounces. So literally what I do is on Google, it tells you per ounce of shrimp how many calories. So you would do times 6.35. But let's say this equals up to 300 calories of shrimp, and you guys are having 4 meals out of this, then you guys have to divide 300 by 4. That's how much you know of shrimp that you are eating. So let's look it up so that we can settle this. I got like 2 different answers. So one of them said that 4 ounces of shrimp is 80 calories, and then another one is saying that 3 ounces is 76 calories. So I'm gonna be doing about 25 calories per ounce. So we had 6.35 times 25. This is 158.75 calories. So let's just say 160 calories of shrimp. So if we get 4 servings out of this, we're only gonna be eating 40 calories of shrimp. So this is the one that I'm gonna be using by Classico. It says roasted pepper Alfredo. This one I noticed per quarter of a cup it is 40 calories. The other ones, you guys, were like 110 calories per a quarter cup. So that's something you have to really look at. And you know that if you get your quarter cup measuring cup, you know what you're having per quarter cup. So it's a little easier when you buy stuff that's already prepped up for you, I will say that. We're gonna be doing the same thing when it comes to our pasta. So first I'm gonna show you guys which one I'm using. I'm using the Catelli Smart Veggie Spaghetti. I didn't even know that they had this. And I noticed that the fiber at the back, so if you look at the fiber, it says 8 grams. 11 grams of protein, and per quarter of the box is 310. But we're actually gonna measure the grams so I can show you guys, because when it does come to pasta, it becomes a little bit more complicated. So on this scale, you guys can switch the unit. So milliliters, click it again, you guys get grams. So it's on 0 again. If it has a number, again, you just tear it. It says here per 85 grams, it is 310 calories. Yes, I know I'm splitting up my spaghetti. I don't like when it's extremely long. Okay, that's not 89. Okay, so 89. So this is already 310 calories, a little bit past it, obviously. But that's probably only gonna give me, I would say, 2 servings. So I'm going to do a double. So that's 170. When you split it, it's just easier to, like when you're eating it, I don't know, I've always split my spaghetti. Okay, 171, perfect. So now we know in here we have 620 calories of pasta. So now we can split that up into 4. So when you split up 620 calories divided by 4, that's 155 calories. And then we said if we split our shrimp, we would only be having 40 calories. So that's 195, you guys. Like, that's so awesome. And then obviously you have to consider your sauce and everything. So let's get started. Hopefully this kind of helped you guys understand how it kind of works. And so I'm just grabbing 1 onion. And I'm gonna put it inside of my favorite little Hamilton. Oh my God, I always keep saying Hamilton Beach. It's Black & Decker chopper. So you can actually put your whole onion inside of there, which is awesome. I would say this is like a medium to large onion. You just want to close it. And then voila, you guys. I have it on low heat actually because I don't want the onions to, you know, go crazy or anything. So we're just gonna add our onions inside of here. Kind of putting it on low to medium right now. A tiny bit of olive oil we're gonna put at the bottom here, not too much, but just a little bit at the bottom there. To be honest with you guys, that's the mistake that a lot of people make in their foods. They are cooking these really good foods that are, you know, packed with veggies and everything is perfect and everything. They're using leaner meats, and then they just pile on a ton of butter or a ton of oil, and to be honest with you, that's taking up all of your calories. Our pot over here is boiling, so now we are just going to add in our pasta. I'm actually pretty curious about this pasta because it is veggie pasta. The only thing I put inside of my water is a bit of salt. Next thing we're gonna add in is some garlic. Like, let's be real, you guys. We're not even gonna measure this, okay? Let's garlic it up, you guys. What are we waiting for? I like all the flavors to kind of marry each other. I like them to get committed, like in a committed relationship. A little bit of black pepper as well. You put as much black pepper as you want, but I just like it to have a little bit. I don't like to actually taste too much. I'm gonna open up our sauce. 40 calories per quarter of a cup. So I'm actually just gonna grab out my 1 cup measuring cup. So a quarter cup is 4 times that fits inside of here. So we're gonna be putting a whole cup of this inside of our meal. I might need more, but just so that we know our calculations. Now 40 times 4 is gonna be 160 calories. So we're just gonna add that inside of there. You know what? We only have like a little bit over half a cup anyway. So I'm just gonna put everything inside of there. And we're gonna use the whole entire jar. At this point, I do want to add my spinach inside of there. My favorite tool in the kitchen, which is the kitchen scissors. I think that's as much I'm going to put inside of there because we're also going to be using parsley. We're just going to cook this down a little bit, and you guys, to be honest with you, we're almost done. It is a little bit thick, I noticed, you guys, so I'm going to add just a little bit of water inside of there. We're going to grab our kitchen scissors and just cut up a bunch of parsley. At this point, if you guys want to add in salt, you can as well, just because everything's kind of heated up and already mixed together. I already tasted mine and it seems fine. So now we're going to add in all of our shrimp, add our pasta inside of our pan over here. I tend to do things the hard way, you guys. Like, why wouldn't you just dump in the pasta stuff? Because you like being difficult. I almost forgot. Mix that all in there. It looks like the sauce is going to be a perfect amount too. This looks so good. Oh my gosh, this is so good. So I'm going to have that much in the portion. And last thing I'm going to do is grab my scissors and just chop a little bit of parsley over top. Some fresh parsley. And it kind of just sprinkles over the top just like that. But yeah, that's basically it, and I hope you guys try this recipe. I'm super excited to go eat it right now. It's like already 7 o'clock, and I typically have my dinner around this time anyways. That's basically it for this what I eat in a day. Make sure you guys leave some love below and let me know if you guys want to see more of these what I eat in a days, because I have a ton of fun showing you guys all the recipes that I love to eat, so make sure you guys let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Steph G Macedo, and also don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell to get notified for all of my brand new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of my beautiful babes in my next video.